Welcome to Season 2. We are the Egg and Spoon Artistic Team. My name is Liam Lonning and I'm the Producing Artistic Director.
I'm Catherine Giddings. I'm the Associate Artistic Director.
I'm Adam Coy. I'm an Artistic Associate.
Amazing, and we are thrilled to introduce our 4-show second season with you.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So you wrote a play.
I wrote 3 plays.
Yeah.
I wrote a trilogy.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to at first. I wrote one play and then I wrote another play and then someone was like, these plays are in the same world. So then I just wrote another one. The trilogy is called More and Everything That Happens.
And the 3 plays in the trilogy are called More and Everything That Happens, Living and Dying and Being Dead, and The Prehistory of More.
Yes. So the plays explore really vague things like invisibility and silencing and perception of reality and mental decay, lighthearted. And it's a lot of, honestly, it's just me trying to figure all of that out on paper.
Yeah. And your instinct about that is so strong and so innately theatrical. I think it's exciting. I feel like as a whole we're like kind of moving away from this very conventional sort of like structure in terms of what a play is and has to be and where it has to go.
Yes.
And I feel like you're at the forefront of that, which is really exciting for us as a company to work with someone like you.
I smell her sweat. I felt the sun again.
Directing Crave by Sarah Kane. It's a very poetic piece of text. There's a lot of rhythm in the text. I guess from her whole career she was really breaking form and challenging form. Kind of the scariest parts of being a human, the scariest parts of our solitude. In the theater, I guess, has always been a place for me where when I see certain things, there's so much power in seeing something and resonating with it and go, oh, I'm not alone. And I think that this play does a really good job of diving really deep into places we don't want to go, but we can all kind of go, oh, you know, other people, you know, I'm not crazy, everybody feels this way a little bit, you know. And I guess it has a lot to do with the demons of being a human, the demons of existing as a living thing with consciousness in space. And that's something that, you know, we only really face less and less because we have more distractions now. And we can get away from it easier and we can avoid thinking about it. But there are times when you're sitting in your bed, your head's on the pillow, your eyes are closed, and you're left alone with yourself. And that is, I think, what the play's dealing with. You know, how do you deal with the true fears of existence? And how do you overcome them? Or succumb to them?
Dreams are your skin.
All right.
Hiya.
Hi. So we're producing The Killer by Eugenie Ionesco, which is a crazy, exciting undertaking. I think the story behind it, or this, you know, selecting it for the season, is we were at a point, right, where we were sort of desperate for titles that excited us. We had titles, but that were really that we felt capable and ready to undertake. Catherine sort of, you know, in a dizzy, put it on the table, on the kitchen table, and I was on my way to a coffee shop and read the, you know, beginning to end, and felt a mission, a duty to bring this play to life for some reason. And there was a lot of it I didn't understand. There was a lot of it I was reading and I was like, you know, that felt repetitive, that felt too much, or that I really needed to look back at each of these details. But the color of it, that that brought that mission to life was this idea that I think we're in right now of not knowing what to do about the situation we're in our lives, in our country, and what does it mean to be a citizen when your home place, your home country is drowning. And that's this play. So yeah, bring that to the theater.
Falling lemon, you burn and crash in dirty snow.
Welcome to season 2. I know, look at that. So how did this happen?
You asked me to write a play,
That's true.
and I'm trying to.
In your normal days, you do some comedy.
I do some comedy
Some comedy.
in my normal days.
Yes, and so that's something that we really felt like we needed to bring to, especially the second season. Is something that that brought meaning and thought to the theater in a way that was like,
Ha! Instead of
yeah, it's like screwball energy.
screwball energy.
That's it. Kathleen said that first.
Kennedy, screwball energy.
So we're producing Kathleen Kennedy, a commission, season 2, called
The Rats.
Yes, it's called The Rats. And we're really pumped for that.
Yeah.
Why? What was it about rats that was just thrilling to you?
It was just thrilling. No, it just kind of came up that it felt like a good idea. I knew I wanted to write something where people were playing animals very casually.
Ah, is there?
That just like they happen to be a rat.
Well, I'm really excited because we had the privilege of going to school together,
Yes.
and crossing paths. We didn't work together directly, I think, at school, right? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
But when I first came to New York, I directed a festival production of Absolutely by Kathleen Kennedy for Project Y, and then we did a little reedy thing
Yes.
for your other
yes,
show.
Yes.
And I think the thing that excites me the most is getting to work together and giving us enough time and resources that we, well, to a certain extent,
Yeah.
it's time and resources to explore, to play, to work towards something.
Yes.
Well, we're pumped for it, so we hope you are too. Thank you so much for joining us today for our introduction to season 2. Obviously, this isn't just a dumping of information. It's absolutely an invitation to get involved, either as a season sponsor or as a collaborator or as an audience member. All right, we'll see you at the theater.